for me, like it. If you haven't done so, hit subscribe. Let me fix this video. All right, so this might actually work out in my favor because I don't believe that they sent the notification, which works out good for me because I'm trying to keep certain energies like away for the moment. Okay, so I just did a reading and it was just like really really weird. So I was just like, okay, something's not adding up. The math ain't mathing. Okay, so boom, I had to separate the two because I have to figure out who's what, where, when, and why. All right, so this message is for Libra. All right. Hey. Wait, did y'all get a notification or she, her? FYI, I will be doing a Cash App Live. And y'all should be seeing the video posted to Patreon. All right. All right, so Two of Pentacles. All right, and then they have Haunted House with the Magician in reverse. Okay, so maybe that could be half of something. I feel like the Magician is in reverse with the Two of Pentacles. Hey, I feel like somebody is trying to figure out like, okay, what works, what doesn't work. So before I move forward, I think I'm about to start clarifying like who, what, where, when, and why. Okay. It says, hey, didn't get a notification. Oh, okay, that's what I was wondering. Um, yeah, I wasn't expecting to send one. I think I used all three of them already. All right, so y'all have the Ten of Pentacles here, and then y'all have Fortune. So y'all getting 10, 10. All right, so I feel like somebody's like analyzing. That's what I got in the first reading. It was like somebody like just kind of like watching, trying to figure out like, you know, what was going on, what was working. But I feel like you have some sort of ability, okay? So you're the supernova. I feel like you have some sort of ability or something like that to like connect with the physical world, to find comfort in some, you know, and simplicity. Okay, and it says that you offer a profound source of strength and resilience. So maybe because somebody is trying to, I'm wondering if somebody was doing something to get a rise out of you. If y'all seen the video that I just did, like I cut the live in between because it was just really weird. I was like, okay, yeah, no, I'm not getting into this. I'm not talking about this shit. So you're obviously an air sign, but I feel like you also might have Scorpio in your chart somewhere. So I feel like you have the gift of expression. Okay, so I feel like you're putting something out there. I had said this before. I said that somebody was like an actor, a comedian, an artist, or, you know, something of the sort. Like whoever you are, you like very, shit, you look very like talented. Is this Will Smith? Like, I don't know. I don't know what this is. Okay, so it says root chakra. Root chakra came up in y'all meditation session yesterday. So I'm wondering if you got something that's like rare, different. Okay, this could be literally like you as a person. You could be rare. You could be different. I feel like you could be a divine masculine, but I just feel like for whoever you are, like something is trying to make you be in the present moment for something. But I feel like you're supposed to be like dimensions away or something like that, or you're supposed to be doing something completely different, or you're supposed to be doing something like, I don't know. It's almost like you know you're meant to do something different than what you're doing right now, or somebody could be trying to keep you like, you know, like pinned to like like what you're doing. It's a lot of interruptions. So one second, y'all. So I'm definitely getting money because remember, y'all don't have interruptions unless money is around. Like they always come bothering y'all money. Like that's just really what it is. Hey y'all. That's really what it is. Like if money is involved and I get like interruptions and distractions, it's because, you know, they trying to like change the direction of something. So it's almost like somebody saying like, okay, well, I don't want you to get hired there because if you get hired there, no, I don't want you to build your own. Because if you build your own, then you won't work here or something like that. I'm getting something on a really big scale. Okay. So you have Saturn. Like I tried to end the live because like the energy was really, 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 really big. Like it was huge. Okay. Thanks, Sting. So I'm wondering if this has something to do with like an agenda. Because okay, because I don't want you to work there. I want you to be a part of this. Virgo. Okay, so this could be war. Somebody could be Saturn in Virgo, Saturn in Scorpio. I mean, okay, so maybe it's Mars, okay? Because the only person that really goes after Saturn is Mars. It's like they're cool, but you know, it's like sister and brother. They have that moment, they fight, and but they still love each other, type shit. But you know, I'm just getting like whoever this is, like Saturn is somewhere around. Like Saturn to me is like power, control, like life lessons, constantly growing, like. But you know, I personally don't feel like you learn much from Saturn. Like, okay, I feel like Saturn is good for certain people. Like Saturn is good for Aries. Okay. Saturn is good for maybe Capricorn. Maybe somebody that has Saturn in Aries or Saturn in Capricorn. Like I feel like that's really only I feel like Saturn is only good for certain people that want to hear like what more they need to do to be better. Do that make sense? Like this is a Libra reading, so like Libras kind of already know to a some degree like what they need to do to get better, you know? So like they don't really feel the need to have you like teach them some shit. Like I just feel like something is like somebody wants to bring you into some sort of an understanding of like power maybe, but like I just don't feel like there's no reason to do that. Like I feel like you already okay, so tell me more about Saturn. I feel like you already know. All right, and what does this have to do with the weekend? Aquarius, solar eclipse. Okay, so yeah. All right, so somebody wants so you could be Saturn in Aquarius, Saturn in Virgo, Saturn in Aries, Saturn in Scorpio, okay? Somebody wants you to like accept some shit. Like it's almost like somebody wants you to like it's like somebody giving you bullshit and they just want you to be like, oh, okay, all right, yeah, okay, so I'm you know, I'm gonna it's like no, like I feel like you already grown, you've already shed like old patterns, you already released what no longer serves you, you're already stepping into like your fullest potential, which is why opportunities are, you know, happening for you and doors are opening. You might have Jupiter Virgo, Jupiter Aquarius in your chart. You have the 10 of Pentacles here and the fortune card 10. Like I feel like you already know. So like you don't really need somebody to tell you some shit. You got Leo here, Taurus, and Libra. I told you. And Jupiter. So you're Jupiter Leo, Jupiter Taurus, Jupiter Libra, Jupiter Virgo, or Jupiter Aquarius. So there's an opportunity here for sure with Jupiter. And I feel like Saturn is trying to step in. It could also be a Capricorn, literally. But somebody's trying to like step in and just I don't know. Somebody's like plotting here. Tell me more. It could be a Libra, a Taurus, a Leo. Like, because a solar eclipse is like the moon and the sun colliding and cross each other until something is blacked out. Or a Cancer, the moon. I mean, I don't know why I didn't think about that. And there's Jupiter. So I know I'm in the right direction here. It could be a fire sign or you have, like I said, fire in Saturn. I feel like somebody, because remember in the beginning of the cards, like somebody was like upset because they felt like something wasn't working. Somebody was trying to work on your root chakra, divine masculine or masculine energy, but there's some sort of a comment here. It's like, yeah, no, like you're not, it's like they not able to do some shit. Like, because remember the magician was like in reverse and they were just kind of like sitting there staring like why is the shit not working? Why is the shit not, I feel like something's just old now. I feel like some shit never worked. I feel like somebody, okay, so this could be Saturn for that person. Yeah, somebody could have Saturn Sagittarius. Or you could have Uranus Sagittarius, South Node Sagittarius, Jupiter Sagittarius. It's like, I feel like you like, okay. I feel like if you and your enemy was in the room and y'all explain what the fuck going on or what the fuck that happened, I feel like y'all have two totally different stories of what the fuck happened type shit. Like, I feel like the only reason somebody is your enemy is because they feel some type of way about you. You don't give a fuck about them. Okay, South Node. So somebody's mad at you about the past. Somebody's mad at you. You could have Mercury Libra, Mercury Gemini. So I feel like your ops need to go ahead and just say what the fuck the problem is. The problem is that they don't like hearing you talk. Just period. Yeah. So you might have water in your chart somewhere. You could actually have Scorpio Mercury, Libra Mercury, Gemini Mercury. All right. So tell me more about these people that's over here. Maybe these are corporate people. Who are they? Yo, I'm definitely, yeah. So you have Mercury Scorpio. You could have Scorpio in your chart somewhere. So you could be a Scorpio Sun, Moon, Rising, North Node, Venus, Saturn, Jupiter, Rising, North Node, South Node. Because I feel like for whatever it is that you're saying, I feel like you're giving like somebody like 100% of a story, and then you're asking them like, I feel like you're looking at them like, so how the fuck you don't get it? This could be happening over the weekend. You like, okay, so I told you what the fuck was what, and like, you don't understand that type shit. Like, it could be a Pisces. I feel like somebody just they just got an issue. Like, somebody's moody. This is so weird. We gonna figure it out. Let me slow the reading down because it's not a rush. All right, so you have Uranus. So somebody could be Uranus in Scorpio. Uranus in Sagittarius. Okay, so that could be also Saturn. Like, Saturn is Capricorn. Capricorn is like the stock market. All right, so it's not emotional. It's not, like the stock market don't give a fuck about how you feel. Like, it's a machine. But all of a sudden in 2025, it gained a heart. Ain't that some shit? Okay, so how did it gain a heart? They programmed it and reprogrammed it to feel. So there's a sympathy story here. Okay, so somebody wants to start pulling from sympathy. All right, so I'm hearing the oldest trick in the book, because I feel like somebody's like, they keep pulling from like different shit. Like, 1 minute the stock market is the most strongest undestructible item in history, okay, in years to come and years in the past, and then now all of a sudden it's vulnerable. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's something like that. Like, somebody only changes the storyline to play on like your heartstrings. Like, but I feel like for whoever the person is like somebody's trying to be dominant when they really should be soft. Do that make sense? And then when somebody should be soft, they should really be dominant. Somebody has something backwards here. Yeah, I feel like you already picked up on this, because if the stock market is a Capricorn, then a Scorpio would dominate it. So maybe somebody is communicating from a Scorpio perspective, and then Saturn is trying to, approach something from like a dominant perspective. It's like, no, that's not how the fuck that works. Like, something is not working because it's two totally different like things. It's like, so I feel like this is why your energy is trying to figure out what the fuck going on. So you have Leo in your chart. You like, okay, so how the fuck do I go get the money? Somebody's like, okay, we'll go get the money. Okay, so you go get the money. You like, all right, cool. Shit flowing, shit moving, and all of a sudden dry. You like, what the fuck? Saturn all the way over there. You like, okay, I thought you were supposed to be over here, Saturn. They're like, oh, no, that's Uranus. You like, oh, okay, cool. What's up, Uranus? How you doing? Okay, boom. We working, boom, boom, boom. Saturn come back. You like, wait, Saturn, I thought you were staying over there. They're like, no, Uranus, I'm gonna swap you out. It's like bad leadership. Like, something's bad leadership. Like, And I feel like you keep speaking up about it. You like, okay, this shit don't make sense. Like, this shit is odd. Like, why the fuck do y'all keep swapping out, or why do y'all keep switching up? Like, you know, somebody's like, I don't know, because I'm seeing somebody glitching. All right, so this could be somebody like forcing change amongst the solar system. Somebody's trying to rearrange the solar system. I told you. So I feel like the solar system is also, it starts to me with Capricorn. Like, it has to be unemotional in order for it to move forward. One second, y'all. All right. But I just feel like for whoever you are, you might have Leo or Capricorn in your chart. Like, that Leo dominate Capricorn, Scorpio dominate Capricorn. Libra, sometimes in the beginning they could dominate, but they usually get consumed after a while when they let their guard down. But a Leo not letting their guard down when it come to Capricorn. Like, they dominate them. Gemini don't let their guard down when dealing with Capricorn either. So I just feel like for whoever you are, maybe you have these as like rising signs, or you have Scorpio. Because Scorpio don't give a fuck about none of that. Scorpio's dead. They don't have any, you know what I'm saying? They don't have like emotions, if that makes sense. So it's like you can't play with their emotions because they don't have none. Shit. And when they do start to feel, they end up dying, like not physically, but spiritually. So you have Cancer, Capricorn here. So you have the moon and you have Saturn. Okay. So I feel like somebody is trying to create the illusion of power. Because if Saturn is discipline, power, and the moon is illusion, so it's like, okay, then I want you to see this as a point of power. Okay, so that goes back to the person that had an issue with y'all, or was trying to like stop y'all or something. Now this literally could be like world domination type shit. Like, somebody wants to be put in a position of power, somebody wants to be seen as powerful, somebody wants to, like, you know, make other people fear them. And like Saturn is there to support the whole shit because that's what Saturn does. But then you have Mars there, and Mars is just waiting on the sideline for, you know, Saturn's go ahead. Mercury's here. Mercury's like, yeah, this shit is a bad idea. Like, I don't think that shit's gonna work. Mind you, Mercury is, you know, ruled by Libra and Gemini in my eyes. And so a Libra would tell somebody, like, yeah, no, this shit is dumb as fuck. Like, this is bad. This is a bad idea. Like, this is not gonna end well type shit. But I feel like somebody, the planets are pushing. You know, I actually, I'm a title this that. I feel like the planets are pushing. Yeah. So now you're coming intertwined with your North Node. So this is when all of the shit that is going on in life, all of the shit, this is where it matters. This is when you start building out, like, why the fuck you're here. I know this sounds crazy because I feel like these people now, they're building out what the fuck is going on and how the fuck is going to be and what the fuck is going to happen and how the fuck is going to look. Like, they're building out the next several years. I'm hearing 777, so it could be the next 7 years. So this could be like 7 years of war, 10 years of war. Got Capricorn again. So Saturn's not letting up. Okay, so boom, Saturn is here. It's gonna be a problem. All right, so just point, just blank, just period. Okay, I told y'all. So somebody's rearranging the galaxies, or somebody's rearranging like planetary activities. So shit is in their favor. So what happens when we start to rearrange the planets? The Earth is supposed to be flat, right? I feel like it's a flat. I feel like the Earth is flat. That's just how I've always said that. But like, remember, anything flat, it can be fucked up if something goes underneath it. Okay, so I'm hearing hell has arisen. So if things are, you know, what's it called, perpetrating or whatever, perpetuating, whatever the fuck the word is, coming up from the bottom, then it's gonna make shit lopsided, or it's like stepping on a rock in a flat surface. You gonna feel that shit. You like, ow, what the fuck? So I just feel like somebody's trying to like fuck with the energy or the ozone or some shit. Like, so the first thing to happen with this is floods, okay? Because if the earth is flat and you add something under it, it's gonna tilt, so water has to sway. All right, so the first people that will be affected by this, actually, not, I know it sounds crazy, would be air signs, because the more water sways, the more energy and, you know, H2O, whatever the fuck has to go into the water. Like, you know, it has to help with the, you know, the expansion process. So I feel like y'all are focusing on expanding, and then you have other motherfuckers that's around that's trying to make sure that you don't expand because they need you. Do this make sense? I hope this is making sense. It's like you're allowing things to flow in your life. You're allowing yourself to feel. You're allowing yourself to experience. You trust in the process. You're taking steps by step. You're doing everything necessary on your behalf, on your part. Okay, you even in like self-discovery mode. Like, you know what the fuck you do. You know what you shouldn't do. Like, but all of a sudden, like, it's almost like, you know, now people want to be serious. Now everybody wants to be structured. Like, it's it's giving one of those vibes where it's almost giving like one of those vibes where somebody is saying they don't trust your process. But it's like, if they didn't trust, if they don't trust, somebody could be North Node Capricorn, North Node Cancer, North Node Leo, North Node Virgo. It's like, if you don't trust this person, then why the fuck is all of the stuff being pointed in their direction? Do that make sense? It's like, if this person didn't have something going on, there would be no reason for somebody to bother them. Like, the only reason something would be around somebody like this is because the galaxies are dependent on this, okay? You have Virgo, so there's a Virgo around trying to stir up Mercury. So your job with Mercury is, you know, that being your ruling planet, because, you know, everybody puts you in as Venus. They, oh, Venus, Venus, Venus. Gemini rules Mercury. No, the same way for the magician, is fucking Virgo, Aries, motherfucker. Mercury's ruled by Libra and Gemini. I don't give a damn what nobody say. Libras are some of the best fucking communicators of all time, so is Gemini. I feel like somebody is like, they're coming to you so you don't communicate. Somebody doesn't want you to speak to the planets. A part of your North Node, you could be a Taurus, you could be North Node Virgo, you could be North Node Pisces, you could be North Node Scorpio, you could be North Node Aries. Like, I feel like your job is to get to the people that normally wouldn't be paying attention and say, hey, hey, look, 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 look. Like, you don't see what's going on over here? Like, that's something the Libra would say. They were like, y'all don't see these motherfuckers fighting? Like, y'all don't see these two bitches arguing? Let me get up out of her. I feel like you trying to make somebody wake up, or this could be yourself. What I'm trying to figure out is why all of a sudden are the galaxies and the stars very important for you. But I honestly feel like it's because somebody has something that's been in the woodworks, or somebody been doing something and it's coming to fruition. Like, I feel like, you know, you about to have like a peace of mind that like settles all the way down to the depths of your soul. Like, you just, you know, remember generational wealth and all that stuff showed up in there. So I feel like for wherever you are, like, you are about to experience like an unsense of reality, or an unseen sense of dimension. It's almost like, you know, you fight your whole life to become a millionaire, and then the day before you get the millionaire deposit, the world goes to shit, and then you have to respawn and start over again. So it's like, when you come back, now you know everything, wisdom Taurus maybe, and you do everything the same way until you get past $1 million, and then you become something else. So I knew that. I just said that. So this is like your third time around, whoever I'm talking to. So you could be seeing like numbers like 818, 313, 212, 111, 999, something like that. Like, those earth numbers. You could have Neptune Aquarius, or you have a planet placement in Aquarius. Like, I'm hearing that song by Erykah Badu, For the Next Lifetime. So I presume that you are the innovators of the next lifetime. Like, that would make sense. See what I'm saying? Because I feel like you're putting Capricorn down. So I'm presuming this is Saturn. What I don't understand is how everybody is kind of going along with this. Tell me more about whatever this is that's tying the two. Yeah, it's the galaxies. Because it wasn't supposed to be a spiritual reading, but it's like somebody is asking you to like figure out what the fuck is going on with the galaxies and what the fuck is going on in the universe. Like some weird bitch want to do magic, but it's like, bitch, you worried about magic? Somebody could be a Venus in Aquarius. Like, it's like you want to do magic, but at the end of the day, bitch, none of that shit actually fucking matters. Like, you're not able to get to the crown of somebody that's spiritual anyway because they're too busy trying to figure out what's going on in the ethers or whatever the fuck it is that's, you know what I'm saying, that's being shaken up or whatever is being the issue, basically. I'm wondering if they trying to get Libra so that way they don't really have the conversation with Mercury or through Mercury or something. Like something that's very planet like remember I told y'all when and you know, I tell y'all all the time, but even in my channel I say that a lot, like I don't know why I have more of an association to planets. You know what I'm saying? Like it's almost like they're people. I feel like on one note somebody wants to create this illusion so you get more into the crown chakra and you stop focusing on, I don't know, like what you supposed to be building or some shit. Like, and it's not like and y'all have to just stay with me. It's not like some shit that have to do with like a person. Like no human being can do this shit. Do you understand me? Like I want to make that shit very clear. Like we always talk about like angels versus demons. We don't care about that. That shit's done. Like that shit's out there. There's nobody stronger than whatever the fuck this is. But pay attention to two things though. There's only a few amount of people that are in it, and y'all are one of them. So humans don't fucking matter when we talking about shit like this. Witch don't matter when we talking about shit like this. Enemies, all of that shit, it don't matter when you talking about shit like this. We talking about like your real ranking, okay? And the part that you play that has to do with like how the earth is existed, lasting, shit, how it plays out, like cause you ain't seen the sun nowhere in this motherfucker. Like the sun actually should have been the first card to come out, but it's damn near like it's not an option. Remember, eclipse showed up, so the sun is done. So they already killed the sun. The sun is dead. Or it's dying. Like the sun will be done. The sun is dead. Just period. Alright, so cause the sun should have showed up. That's how I feel. Look, now I want to show up. No. Hell no. The Great Deceiver. I just said that. Think about the beginning of the reading. What the fuck I said in the beginning of the reading. I was like, the Great Deceiver. They like, oh shit, they looking for the sun. Okay, here, give them the sun. Oh shit, you want to work here? Oh, wait. They're about to start doing. Maybe you a content creator or some shit. They're like, oh, they're about to start doing content. Go give them a job. Like, I'm hearing numbers ain't really numbers. I feel like it's 3 motherfuckers that run YouTube. That's how I feel. It's 3 people that run YouTube. That's it. Like, nobody else. Like, they might change their names. It's like working it's like factories for Indian motherfuckers. Like, it'd be 15 people in the factory doing all the fucking calls for Verizon, motherfucker. Like, it's not a big fucking environment type shit. Like, I feel like it's a bunch of small motherfuckers that's behind whatever all of this shit is. And the only one person that seemed to be lost in the fucking equation is Libra. Y'all trying to figure out what the fuck is going on. Y'all like, wait. Because I feel like y'all caring about y'all money. And it's like, that's fine too. But I feel like they're fucking with so much of the galaxies and the planets that by the time you get, like, okay, so it's certain shit that you need, okay? It's certain shit that you need. Like, you need positive energy, just period. You need to see realization, okay? So if you don't know that certain shit is happening in a positive way, you won't be able to persevere. You won't be motivated, okay? Which is why when people want negative energy, they put negative shit around you so that way they can conquer your energy by spreading negativity, okay? Now, you naturally have an aura of, good energy, focus, money, love, okay? And I feel like when the planetary placements are fucked up, you are trying to figure out where you're going to get that energy and that aura from. Now, naturally, you can maintain your own shit, but mind you, they keep on saying, like, okay, it seems like Libra wants to make a fucking living for themselves. Okay, so we need to go in and interrupt that shit, because if Libra starts to make a living for themselves, then it's going to be hard for us to spread negativity and lies, because Libra rules communication. So therefore, everybody's going to look at Libra and they're going to be like, okay, Libra's doing good. How the fuck is the world bad? Then what? Like, then I'm not concerned about the world because I see Libra's doing good now. When I notice that Libra ain't doing good no more, then I know the world's going to shit. But we good right now. I feel like somebody wants to create the stigma of what they want something to look like, and they can't do that for as long as you're spreading something different. Like, somebody wants you to, to be worried, and maybe they want you to feel like there's war, or somebody wants to be like a power monger. Somebody, like, even for magic and shit like that, I feel like somebody wants you to believe that something is like effective, you know what I'm saying? Or it can affect you, like, type shit. But like, Libras, we all know the outside and insides of shit. Like, we know how life work. We know how energies work. Like, everybody swear up and down that they're ordained. Everybody swears up and down that they have energy. But like Libra, Taurus, Venus, we are the only people that really connect to energies. Like, we know your energy before you even fucking open up your mouth and say something to us. So we know when the world is fucked up, and we know when you're lying. We know when motherfuckers creating propaganda. You can see a bitch on the news giving a fucking statement. You like, man, that bitch lying. Like, it's just something about our energies. You know what I'm saying? And right now, I feel like they're shuffling shit around so that way it match you. Like, all of this shit, whatever the fuck this is, it has something to do with you. I feel like it has something to do with you traveling. It's like you're not showing that the world is fucked up and they want you to, but it's not fucked up. And you like, okay, so for as long as it's not fucked up, I'm not going to show it's fucked up. Maybe you have Gemini in your chart. You like, it's not fucked up. So what do you want me to do? So they're like, all right, you don't want to act like this fucked up, then we're going to fuck it up for real. It's like, but it being fucked up don't still affect you because you are a part of the planetary aspects twice. You're like, okay, well, do that shit. Like, what the fuck you want me to do? Like, I damn near I damn near need to come back here with another reading. It's almost like somebody wants Libra to save the fucking day. And that's not possible. Like, you could. I just feel like you won't. It's like somebody wants you to react to some shit. And you ain't. It's not that you can't. You won't. Like, because it's no point. Like, you already know what you have, and you already know who you are. That's like a motherfucker arguing with you about your beauty. Like, no, you ain't cute. You're like, okay, ugly ass nigga. Like, what do you want me to do? Like, I feel like everybody's doing some shit to get something from you. Like, that's exactly how I feel. I feel like everybody want to do some shit to get something from you. Like, but whole time, like, I feel like all these people look weak as fuck. And it's like, oh, fuck, now we look weak in Libra's eyes. It's like, I don't know, y'all. It's so weird. Let's see. I feel like somebody keep missing a key part of some shit. Like, they're missing, told you, third house, ruled by who? Mercury, Gemini. It's like, it's your surroundings. You don't see that shit? It's a surroundings. I feel like somebody is trying to change the way you see something because it says street life, okay? Speech, dating, discussion, siblings, social ability. Like I said, it's like 5 people that run fucking YouTube. It's like, but you might be affiliated with street life. You might have been doing this or here or there or whatever the case may be. Hey, I just feel like whatever you're doing is circulating. And I feel like somebody is trying their best to contain whatever it is that's circulating. Even right now, these people are watching me. I can sense that you're watching me. You want me to curse so bad. You want to know why? Because you want me to curse so that way you could block the video. That's why I haven't cursed yet. No, I'm not going to. I feel like for Libras, I feel like y'all need to continue manifesting, but now you need to learn how to control the planets. You need to learn how to control your north node, because I feel like that's where they're trying to like bother you, or that's where they're trying to like that's what they're trying to push your back against the wall for. Make sure y'all like this for me. Like, there's a lot of manipulation here. Now, this could be a person. You know what I'm saying? I told you, it's a reputation. That's real cliche-ish. Whenever somehow, when somebody is doing good, like Bill Cosby, all them people, like when they start doing good, all of a sudden you're a rapist. All of a sudden you're this, you're that. Like, the first thing that they attack is your reputation. Like, Libras have always had a bad rep. Somebody's birthday could be 10-3. It's like, hey, it's like they want y'all to have a bad rep so bad, but they don't have nothing to make your reputation bad. They can't put something on you to make you the bad guy. Like, them putting something on you actually would make you greater or bigger enough for more people to be inspired by you. Somebody's trying to really figure out how to handle you. Like, it says that you deal with health and well-being, diet, services, daily rituals, contribution. You contribute to the motivating factor or wherever you are. Somebody can say whatever the heck they want, but if you look at half of the politicians are Libras, okay? Like, I don't give a damn what nobody say. Like, I feel like the banking system, how the hell could it not be Libra if it's always indecisive? It's never the same. I feel like somebody is so close to like they go 310. So y'all from out here. This is Cali talk. 310 is Cali area code. That's my area code. So I feel like now somebody wants you to come over there, okay? And I feel like they want you to come over there because they know somebody knows that you're going to create a legacy regardless. There's no way around it. I feel like the reason that something isn't privy to you is because they know once you figure it out that you're going to be able to dominate it. Like, think about business. You see all these businesses get picked up, they get built, they get sold. Picked up, built, sold. Scale, picked up, built, sold. Scale, picked up, built, sold. Boom. You don't see a lot of black business owners because black business owners aren't privy to funding. Why do they not fund them? Because a black person is going to talk about how the process worked, how they did it, where they got it from. It's not because they want a saturated market, because money is not real. It's an illusion. So anybody can get money. Anybody can be bought. Anybody can build a business, buy a business, explore a business, expand a business. Money is just a fucking digital currency. But you being the person to say that you built something and you have the money, that's a whole different story. Because I'm hearing, and this is why I cut the live earlier, because it was like, it's almost like somebody is the face of $1 trillion industry. You are the black buyer, or you are the influence behind black buying. So I'm getting, you could be a Leo or a Taurus, or you have those placements because they're the shoppers of the zodiac and Libra. Oh, you're a Taurus. Told you. Something about materialistic shit. Like, something about the way you're buying some shit or doing some shit. The way you sell some shit. It's the way you're doing some shit. Like, I know y'all wondering, like, well, what the fuck does this reading even mean? It's like, it's almost like you're connected to trillions of people, trillions of dollars, and the planets are waiting for you to tell them something. And so therefore they try to manipulate you into doing something different and saying something different and having some sort of different energy. Like, somebody's like, okay, well, you can't record if you're working. Somebody get this motherfucker a job. But you not recording is in violation of your North Node. So you're like, okay, well, damn, so what do I do? Like, you have to keep going even in the midst of adversity. There's no way to stop something now because it's a part of your North Node. You see what I'm saying? It's like somebody wants you to see yourself in a different light, so you are more fearful with what, you know what I'm saying, with whatever it is that you're trying to do. Like, but really, this is what's giving you your freedom. Somebody will get confirmation of this within like 3 days. I can assure you somebody's gonna be a millionaire. Like, you'll probably be worth 3 million, 10 million. I keep seeing the number 10. I keep seeing tens. Like, so this could be 10, 20, 30 million. It could be 300 million, 300 billion. It could also be 3 trillion. It could be a Libra sun, moon, rising. Your birthday could be 10-3, 10-10, 10-4, 10-5. You could be a Libra, moon, Lilith, Venus. You could be a Capricorn, Uranus, Saturn, or Neptune. Pluto. You also have Gemini in your chart. Remember, Gemini is Futurama. Told you. So you could be a North Node Gemini, okay? Or you could be a North Node Taurus. Like, you're not too far off from what you thinking is the situation. Like, you are blossoming, whether you want to believe it or not. Like, you're so fucking powerful that the planets don't even understand how to fuck to regulate. Like, they just keep following you. Shit. Like nobody can show you the rotation of the planets. Like, somebody's a fucking liar. No more than they can fucking film how the fuck they went and got them people out of space. Like, motherfucker, technology is at an all-time high. Nigga, you got a motherfucking, you have cameras now that see magnified by 10.5. Somebody's birthday could be 10.5. So you telling me nobody thought to take a 4K camera and fucking film how the fuck they went and got them people from space? Nobody thought to create some sort of a documentary or docuseries on how they went up to space and got them people? You telling me nobody took a phone or a camera? How the fuck were they able to communicate? It's like, motherfuckers want you to believe that there's space. It's like, okay, it may be something higher because we all get on planes and we're above the clouds. I could see that. But to the magnitude of some shit, I feel like the planets are a dimension. There is no outer space. The dimension is in the vortex, in the universe. Like, the universe has planets. The sky doesn't. Like, rockets and shit don't exist. That's how I feel. Now, I could be wrong, because I ain't never got on a fucking rocket and went to where the fuck I need to be. But I just feel like something is not right here, and I feel like planets are universal. Because that's why each one of them have their own zodiac. Zodiacs are the universe. So if somebody put a zodiac to a planet, that means they had to put that zodiac to the planet enough for it to be within the ethers. I hope this is making sense. I feel like somebody could be a North Node Taurus. Somebody, you're a teacher, and your wisdom is supposed to be given out to people so they understand more about, like, themselves and their destiny. Now more than ever. Because you're not ready. I'm just being honest. You're going to get the shit, but you're not ready. So whoever I'm talking to, you going to end up with like 500,000, 300,000, 5 million, 500 million, a billion, 5 trillion, some shit like that, 10 billion. Like, you going to get it. That's a fact. Like, and it looks like you coming out here to do it. But it's just more fucked up because it's almost like you bring something to fruition and, like, motherfuckers actually see that you're the universe or some shit. Like, you almost better off hidden. You're almost better off hidden. Like, you not gonna stay hidden. You can't for much longer. It look like you got no other choice. Because you got semi-sextile and you got Venus. So somebody sees the potential in Venus, they clarify that, they give hope, they compensate, they grow, they realize, they reward you, okay, with wealth. You know, wealth is your pleasure. That's your adoration, your value, you know what I'm saying? You can't like you put the value on love. You know what I'm saying? Like what's the value? Like what's the price of love these days? Like how much does that shit cost? You know what I'm saying? Because motherfuckers can give a person the world and they still don't love their ass. And then motherfucker can give a motherfucker nothing and they can be loved with them like a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? So it's just stuff like that. I feel like for whoever it is that I'm talking to, it has something to do with your rising sign and your north node. It says 11th house. So somebody's trying to rebel so you don't end up doing whatever this is that you're doing with your future. I feel like you have officially activated your Chiron. Like you're officially healed from something, you're now growing and you have healing powers. Somebody does not want something to heal. You could be Chiron Gemini, Chiron Taurus. Like somebody don't want to heal something. Like somebody wants to leave you with everlasting trauma or something. Like, but you can't leave trauma on a Gemini Chiron person. Like they're not able to be traumatized. They don't care. You can leave trauma on a Chiron and Taurus. Why? Because they're gonna constantly wonder what your problem is. You know what I'm saying? Like they're gonna constantly try to figure that part out. And they're gonna move on and they're gonna look good while they're doing it. But they'll always mentally at some point come back to what was that? Like you're not gonna get that with a Chiron Gemini person. They don't ever think about you again. Like you're literally just obsolete out of their mind for the rest of their days. Like they could care less if you live or die. I know that sounds bad, but it's true. So I feel like maybe you have a Taurus sun. You could be like Gemini something else, or you could be a Gemini sun, Taurus something else. You could be a Libra sun, Gemini something else, something like that. Like where you rule like some different type of source. You could actually be a Chiron Gemini. Like those are the people that they have like inner knowing. Like they know what's to something or somebody. They like, okay, well, they know the cosmos. I just thought about that. Numerous, they're cosmic people. Like they're naturally cosmic people. Like so their psychic abilities are connected to the cosmos. So this could be why, they're trying to change up the cosmos because they're trying to get rid of certain propaganda. Like, I feel like, I know this sounds so crazy. I feel like half of the world is like AI or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? It's a Neptune. Like, it's like half of the world is like self-sacrificial, or they just, I feel like somebody knows that half of the world is just gonna die off. They're like, okay, if we do this, if we press this button, if we do this, like all of these people over here are just gonna follow suit. They're gonna all do the same shit. Somebody just knows how everybody's gonna react. But that's not their concern. Their concern is the person that listens to the universe, and the universe is going to tell them how to properly move for something. This is like somebody like alarms and stuff going off and sirens and like they're like, all right, come go with us. Let's go over here. We need to go here. We're all going here. Okay, get in the car. Let's go this way. But you don't go. You stay behind. They all go somewhere and that whole place just get blown up. Just boom. So you like the last person left. I Am Legend, a Libra. But there were others like them. You see what I'm saying? I hate to say it like that, but it's a Jupiter expansion. Like you are literally like you are based off of your beliefs. Like you are meant to teach. You have to. So if you're not making money, it's because you're not teaching. As a Taurus, even if it's to a kid, you have to teach a kid. If it's not to a kid, you have to teach somebody something. So you could teach somebody how to be happy by posting a photo. You could teach somebody how to know themselves by posting information. You could teach somebody how to love somebody by loving somebody in front of somebody so they see what love is. It's a lot of ways to teach somebody something based off of your culture. But then if I ask you, I say, hey, Libra, what's your culture? What culture are you from? I don't think you can answer that shit. Now you got to take that shit back to the cosmos. Everybody has a culture. Everybody. Every country has a culture. Everybody. But if you in the US, what's your culture? The most prominent people, the most successful people, they have wisdom. They're on this planet. They're in this country. So somebody knows something. They just choosing not to tell you. I feel like the cosmos is about to be released on what your culture is, or something like that, like sextile opportunity. Like doors are opening for you that there was no divine spiritual whatever in order for it to be a thing. You see what I'm saying? And there's Saturn again. It's like he's like, no, wait. How the fuck did you get around me? Because anybody else that has this type of success, I control you. I own you. How do I not own you? Where we doing that shit at? You like you can't own me, motherfucker. I'm the seventh house. Like how you gonna own me? Like no, I'm doing as you know I'm doing this the right way. Like I feel like you're working heavily. Like I feel like somebody working their ass off. Like I don't know what you do for a living, but I feel like you be doing a lot of shit that's back and forward. You got conjunction, Scorpio, opposition, Sagittarius. I feel like this shit started with Sagittarius, with Jupiter. So you grew up in a house with a Sag? So somebody was the first killer of your confidence. Sagittarius was supposed to kill your confidence. Or they did. They delayed you. What's the outcome? I mean, shit, I already know the outcome. Congratulations to whoever this is. But it says irritates, puzzles, mystifies, complicates, contradicts, clashes, misses the mark, requires translation, adjust, make curious, educate, and transform. Like literally, Quinix. So somebody's job was to be Quinix, but you have Chiron. You like, motherfucker, I don't need to be irritated. I've healed. I'm not lost and I don't not understand, motherfucker. I'm Venus. Like intellectual as fuck. Pay attention. There's nothing mystic, you know, maybe you have Scorpio in there, but it's like I feel like you're not really too mystic or mystique. Like I feel like you know now with the education that anything that complicates you is a devil. I think you already know that. You know, if a motherfucker contradict themselves, that clashes with your values because you like people that stand on business. You feel like if somebody supposed to deliver something and they don't deliver and they don't do it, they miss the mark. Like if you're not understanding what the hell somebody's saying, you're Mercury. You're gonna be like, okay, say that shit again. Like I don't get it. Like what that mean? Like what you mean? Like I feel like you stay somewhere long enough until you realize that you can't adjust and you're gone. Okay, and I feel like you're okay with being educated, and I feel like you're transforming your life because there's nothing about this Quinix that can affect your direction, and so you end up moving forward healed because you already are equipped with everything that Quinix uses to affect the planets. Quinix comes in with complexity to fuck up the planets and the energies of the planets, but you already have mastered every piece of what a Quinix could cause. This could be because of your rising sign or because of your fifth house. So somebody can have like fifth house Aquarius, fifth house Leo, fifth house Taurus. You can also have fifth house Gemini. You have fifth house Scorpio, fifth house Aquarius. I feel like you need to go out and have fun. I feel like that's what you really need to do. Like you need to ignore the energy that's being put in place, and you need to have fun. Your fifth house is going to reconnect you to whatever. Let me see what planet rules the fifth house. I don't know. Um, let me see. Leo. All right, so it says creativity, self-expression, romance, pleasure, fun, children, and entertainment. So I feel like your fifth house needs to be activated depending on what the zodiac sign is in your fifth house. It's like, okay, so if you have like fifth house, I see somebody say fifth house aqua, like, okay, so then you need to be more innovative. You need to indulge in technology. Maybe you need to play a game, a video game, or you need to, get on your phone and clean up, the apps and shit on your phone. Say for instance, if you have fifth house Leo, like, you need to get out and get dressed and go be the life of the party. Fifth house Libra, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you need to watch a good love film or read on love and know that love exists. Like, say for instance, if you're a fifth house Capricorn, like, you need to, you know what I'm saying? Like, do more for like yourself, hair, nails, mainly hair. Like, maybe you're a fifth house Pisces, like, you need to, tap more within spiritually. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's something like that. But I'm definitely getting you probably a fifth house Leo. You might have Leo in your fifth house, literally. And I feel like if you have Leo in your fifth house, they're watching you. Leo in fifth house, you are always a case study. That's a fact. They're always watching you. They're always stealing from you. There's always somebody trying to, beat you to the punch of your own shit. There's always somebody hating. Like, fifth house Leo people get it really, really hard because you are literally like the play structure. Like, you literally don't take shit serious. You don't take people serious. You don't take things serious. And whatever the fuck you're doing, you're getting pleasure in doing it. So if you kicking your feet back in a movie theater, you mean that shit. If you're on a motherfucking giraffe back, motherfucker, going through Africa, you mean that shit. You know what I'm saying? And so I feel like for whoever you are, like, I don't know, it's almost like you might have that shit in the actual ruling house. You know what I'm saying? You might have it in Leo. And Leo is the sun. So like motherfuckers get jealous of that shit. Like, people get jealous of the sun very much. Like, so much so that they trying to kill it. Like who the fuck ever thinks about trying to manipulate the sun? Think about that shit. It says fifth house Gemini. Fifth house Gemini, like, you have to have intellectual and stimulating conversations. TikTok lives would be fucking amazing for you. Or lives like this, you know what I'm saying? Like how you're on here right now. Lives like this where you get information and you could communicate back and forth. Because I know if you're a fifth house Gemini, I know you have a lot of questions that you would like to ask, but you like to be in the back scene. So you probably have other stuff in your chart like Pisces or Scorpio or Leo, like, or Cancer, you know what I'm saying? Where you want to be in the back scene with some shit, but like you have so many questions that you want to ask, and being in conversation, it's stimulating, you know what I'm saying? So you have to be in the conversation having a fifth house Gemini, because you could ask the questions you want to ask, you can get to know the personality, and you don't have to fill up on it every single day, but like if they're telling y'all to activate y'all fifth house, then now would be the perfect time for y'all to like get a dose of whatever it is in that placement, so you could be alive, because that's what the push is now. It says true. Yeah, like, the push now is for you to be alive again, you know what I'm saying? So, all right, y'all, I'm coming back in with Libra Gang Tarot. All right. It says Aries fifth house. So if you have fifth house Aries, it would be good for you to go back and look at like your accomplishments. Like, you're really big on measurements of like how far you've gotten in life. You know what I'm saying? And having a fifth house in Aries, you really can get down on yourself, because the minute that you don't feel like you're progressing at whatever roadmap you've created, I'm not sure your sun sign, but if you're on here, so you probably got to be a Libra or a Taurus, maybe. But I'm getting you might have heavy Virgo or heavy Aqua, heavy Sag, or you might have heavy Leo. or Virgo. I think I said that already in your chart where everything is mapped out. So it will be good for you to go back and like look through all your accomplishments. Like you got a few, you know what I'm saying? It's like if you ever did something, like go through and read what you did or go through and just look at your old pictures. You might have been finding yourself doing that lately. Like you go through and look at all of the old pictures when you first had your phone and all of that wonderful stuff. Like, you know, that makes you feel alive because you get a chance to feel again and get a chance to see like where you started. You know what I'm saying? And then you look at yourself now, you're like, damn, I've evolved. You need that. You know what I'm saying? Like you need to see the progress of yourself because you are the hardest person on yourself if you have fifth house in Aries. Okay. It says fifth house Cancer. Ooh, baby. Fifth house Cancer people, it's damn near like everybody do what the fuck you do. So you got to get somewhere where people don't do what you do. So this is when I would suggest to you to go to your Chinatown. I know that sounds crazy, but you need to take a lift or you drive to Chinatown. Like go somewhere where the people don't want to be like you. Because you get in a room and you start telling people shit and everybody shut the fuck up and everybody start agreeing and everybody be and oh okay you know like there's not a lot of people that can keep up with a conversation with you because Cancer fifth house people, they know everything. You know what I'm saying? Like you make it your business to know everything. And so instead of people having to get information, they just get it from you. They reflect with you. They have you come into the room and get, you know, what they need from you. Um I say fifth house Taurus. That's a little bit different, predominantly because Tauruses are stubborn. They don't like to play. So it will be literally like a back and forth thing on you having to create your own level of nostalgia so you can get into a playful mood because you'll start it and then feel like it's stupid. You be like, you know what? I do want to be playful, but like I think this shit dumb as hell. No, I'm not doing this shit and you gone. You know what I'm saying? But like if you find a way to be intrigued with something like anything feminine, like doing your toes, you know what I'm saying? That's probably why you have like an affinity for like feet or your feet. You might have an affinity for like your nails, your hands, sheets, bed covers, pillows, pillowcases, you know, aesthetics, you know what I'm saying? Like take all of the shit off your bed and put it back on again. I know that sounds crazy, but like fifth house Taurus people, like they have to see their house come alive. And like if you've already put the last picture on the wall, you can't activate your fifth house in Taurus until you can figure out like how to, you know what I'm saying? Like see it come alive again. You know what I mean? So I love sheets. Yeah, I'm sure European cotton shit, the highest fucking value of cotton. Fifth house motherfucking Taurus people, they expensive. You probably be going through your house just running through value. Motherfucker come over your house, you like, no, don't touch that. That goddamn thing cost $500. No, put that back. That shit was $300. No, you know how much this goddamn thing cost? This thing was $700. You just be giving out numbers, but it's not to flage. It's really just because you want to, you know, like you just want people to know. Shit. It's a blessing to you. You said fifth house Cap. I need to do my hair, etc. Yeah. Like, do you have long hair? Like, I feel like you like getting your hair washed. Like, that's just what it is. Like, you like your hair washed, or you like your scalp scratched, or you like, you like anything that has to do with you being able to close your eyes and relax. Water. You know what I'm saying? Fifth house cat people, they love water signs. Y'all love Scorpios. Like a motherfucker. Y'all like cancers like a motherfucker. Like, so yeah, I would say if you have a fifth house Capricorn, it's like you don't care about the small shit that other people care about because it's useless to you. It's like, what the hell can I do with all of these fucking emotions? But I can focus on a body massage. I can focus like right now. You probably would love for somebody to rub your shoulders, rub your back, rub your lower back, rub your hair, rub your face. Like that might actually be your love language. Your love language might be, to be for somebody to touch you, you know what I'm saying, like, or to massage you, like. So if you want to activate your fifth house, like you get some lotion and you massage your own leg, or you massage your own hands, or you massage your body, you know what I'm saying. I said, so I'm already knowing. It says, did you already do Sagittarius? No, I didn't know I was going down the list of zodiacs. If y'all want to like this for me, like it, and y'all want to subscribe or donate, y'all can do that. You know what's crazy is because I have all of this knowledge and people will still tell y'all like, oh, they don't know this, they don't know that. Like I get so many critics on my channel, but whatever. Um, so fifth house, if you want to play, you gotta go somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Like fifth house Sagittarius people, like they like to get out of the house. Like, you might be a Libra and everything in you might be telling you like, oh, stay in the house, stay in the house, don't go here, don't go there. Like, your conscience based off other placements within your chart will tell you to stay in, but like internally, you know what I'm saying? Like you want to get out, like you want to mingle, like you have a lot of confidence. Fifth house Sagittarius people are very confident people. Like you want to be in the room with fucking Oprah. You want to be in the room with all of these powerful ass people because you could learn something from them. And if it can't be Oprah and it can't be this person or that person, then you're okay with being just around and in the room. You like, okay, so you might find yourself going to conventions. You might find yourself going to like marketing meetings or business, events or power play networking things like, and it might not be in your city. You might travel cities over, or you might need to travel cities over just so you could be in the room. You might not meet not one motherfucker. Everybody might be incompetent enough to not even come up and talk to you. You might go to the mixer and realize that you the biggest motherfucker in the room, and that's okay. But sometimes, excuse me, you need that so you could reactivate your fifth house, because how do you play? You play big. You play big. Like, how do you play big? Like, you go into a room and realize, like, God damn, you bitches ain't on my level. Like, not on no disrespectful shit, but like, okay, cool, I'm still in my lane. You know what I'm saying? I gotta go harder. I know these motherfuckers ain't caught up yet, but I still gotta go harder. But you need that in Sagittarius fifth house, just like Sagittarius Leo. I mean, fifth house Leo. They need the same shit. They need to know they the baddest and the smartest and the strongest. Like, power, the sun. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. I don't know what this is on my shirt, y'all, but I promise y'all, it's clean. it's clean, I promise you. But it's lint. Maybe that's what it is. I washed all my black clothes together and I put the lint thing in the inside of the dryer. And I think that I feel like they like numbing down on like the laundry shit that we buy. And so, I feel like that stuff comes off and gets on your clothes. It's like all over my shit. But I'm not going anywhere. Any meetings I have, you probably won't even be able to see it in that extent. It says, yes, I definitely resonate. Yeah, like I'm gonna do a more broad reading on Libra gang about fifth house, but don't let nobody tell y'all otherwise. Like I know y'all listen to other readers, but you'll find that other people are not talking about your houses. They will talk about it after this, of course, because they just blah. But your fifth house is what's making you like the strongest person. Because remember, when you play, you know what I'm saying? Like, and you get into like that happiness and that powerful energy and that childlike energy, and you start laughing and watching a good movie and you start becoming creative. Like, think about how fifth house rules costumes, okay? And like when you think about costumes when it's related to like the fifth house, nigga, that's dressing up. Like whether people want to believe it or not, like putting on clothes is a costume. Like go back and look up when fashion first came out. Fashion was not called fashion, it was called costume. So whoever you are, maybe you are fifth house Leo. Fifth house Leo, you cannot outdress them motherfuckers. Leo, anything, you can't outdress them motherfuckers. Taurus, anything, you can't outdress them. Libra, anything, you're not outdressing them. Aqua, you're not outdressing them. Like Gemini, you're not outdressing them. Capricorn, you're not outdressing them. Like those are in Sagittarius. Those are the dressers of the zodiac. Like literally, you're not gonna ever compete with them when it comes to putting on a costume. So I feel like whatever you are, maybe you need to put some clothes on. Maybe you just keep wearing what's easy. You're wearing what's necessary. Maybe you don't want to do something. And maybe, I just feel like somebody just don't want to deal with it. Like you don't want to deal with putting on clothes and all that other weird shit. Like, but all of that has something to do with like your fifth house. Like even if you going for a walk, put on something that's cute. Do your hair, do your makeup, do your edges, do your body, whatever you need to do, and go for a walk. You need that. I'm telling y'all, you need this. That's why they saying this weekend. It may rain where you are. Watch a good movie. You know what movie I just watched the other day? Or yesterday night? I watched Woo. Y'all remember that movie? Woo with Jada Pinkett Smith? If y'all ain't never seen Woo and you haven't seen Woo within the last 60 days, I say, go back. I think it's on Prime or Netflix. It's on one of them. Go back and watch Woo. Like, that movie, I think that movie is literally a hidden gem. Maybe because I watched it when I was like younger. And so like I didn't get the point of the movie, but it's like now that I'm older and I can dissect the movie for what it means, is like that movie is damn hilarious. Okay? It's hilarious. Like, go check the movie out, y'all. Thanks. I'll be right back. Make sure y'all like this for me. Like it, like it, like it. If y'all haven't done so, hit subscribe. I will be doing the Cash App live tonight. Okay. I will only be taking a few people. It says, yes, that's my movie. If y'all have not watched that movie within the last 30 to 60 days, watch that movie, bruh. Like, watch that movie. Like, that movie is hilarious, bro. I hope that helps. Thanks, y'all.